This right here is the second generation of the TCL NXTPAPER 11, and for the past couple of weeks, I have been testing out this tablet, so I just wanted to share with you guys some of my honest thoughts about it and let you guys in on everything I think you guys should know before you buy. The NXTPAPER 11 is a sleek Android tablet that blends the feel of paper with the power of digital technology. It comes with an 11-inch matte screen that gives it a really unique ebook feel. The display was really great for outdoor visibility with no glare and reduced blue light. Much like the other tablets in the NXTPAPER line, you can toggle between 3 different display modes in the settings. You've got the normal color mode, ink paper mode, and color paper mode. Each of these have different uses ranging from reading, taking notes, to streaming full color media. It comes with a stylus included, and writing on this thing was pretty smooth and felt really natural, almost like writing with real pen on paper. Honestly, I found this tablet to be really handy for students, artists, or anyone that prefers taking notes by hand. You also get a protective case right out of the box, so it makes for a really productive tool right out of the gate. As far as specs go, this tablet runs on Android 15 with an octa-core MediaTek processor. It comes with 8 GB of RAM and another 8 GB of virtual memory, making for a really smooth multitasking experience. You also get 128 gigs of storage, but you also have the additional storage of a micro SD card slot if you need one. When it comes to battery life, the NXTPAPER 11 comes with an 8,000 mAh battery. This gives just about 19 hours of video playback and even reverse charging capabilities if your phone gets low. On average, I was getting about a day and a half to 2 days of casual use on this tablet, which I found pretty great for the battery size. TCL also added some smart features powered by AI like voice to text notes, you have writing assist, as well as translation and circle to search for quick searching results. The dual speakers, front and rear cameras, and metal design make it ideal for online or in-person classes. If you are thinking about upgrading to this tablet, here are some pros and cons to consider. I think on the top of the pros list is definitely going to be the display and the value for what you get. TCL really did put a lot of thought into the display as far as what features they wanted to include and what features they didn't want to include. The anti-glare coating provides a really seamless experience even in harsh light without sacrificing any saturation of color. Not only that, but with a stylus and a protective case included, I honestly found it to be a really great value for what you get, especially when you compare it to other tablets on the market. One last pro about this tablet is definitely going to be its versatility and portability. Between the 3 different display modes as well as the stylus, there are so many different and unique cases to use this tablet, and I think it really is a jack of all trades. It really does have a lot of different uses all under one slim tablet. I also found that it was very portable as well when you compare it to the size of a lot of other tablets. This one is really slim, very small, and easy to kind of pack away and take with you on the go. On the other hand, there are a few cons I think you should consider when you're thinking about this tablet. When you directly compare this tablet to its competitors, I will say it doesn't have the absolute fastest chip in the world. This may be a big con if you're someone that really wants to do a lot of gaming on this tablet. However, I kind of found that for my direct needs in terms of note-taking and reading, this really did get the job done just fine. In addition to that, I thought that the cameras on the tablet were just okay. They weren't a super standout feature, but also they weren't bad, definitely not terrible. On the front, you have a 5-megapixel camera, and on the back, an 8-megapixel camera. When you take that and compare it to other competitors, honestly, I do think it is competitive in terms of camera quality, but honestly, it wasn't really anything to write home about. I personally don't use the cameras on any tablet really, but if you are using the camera a lot, that is definitely something to take into consideration. The last con I think you should consider is that there isn't any OLED display, and it does have a slower refresh rate than other NXTPAPER tablets. This is going to mean not as detailed images and a little bit slower when scrolling. These two are probably going to be the biggest cons I had to consider before buying this tablet. My personal take though is that when you stack up the pros as well as the value that you get with this tablet versus all of the cons and the competitors, I still think that this tablet is a worthy competitor. All in all, I do think TCL did have the casual tablet user in mind when they designed this tablet. From students to readers to creators, I definitely think that this tablet has a lot of versatility and functionality. There definitely are a few trade-offs to consider when buying it. However, I definitely think that this tablet is still a really functional and comfortable option.